Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Santa, and this is Annie Budgets. How are you all doing, guys? I hope everybody is enjoying their 4th of July weekend, guys, and are eating a lot, relaxing a lot, guys. We have taken it as an easy weekend, guys, here at home. And yeah, that's what we've been doing. So, guys, I had stated previously that I wanted to do a debt update because in previous videos, I kept saying how I emptied out my sinking funds for a second time, and I didn't explain why, but I wanted to do a quick debt update so I can give you guys an explanation or just explain to you guys. So I started working with this back in January, guys, and it's probably hard for you guys to see my camera. If I move it, it goes all over the place. So basically, I started off the year with having a debt for Affirm, Klarna. I have a personal loan, and this is with my brother. I have a consolidation, my Wells Fargo credit card, and my Kia. So that's what I owe, and that is what I'm working on. I do not have a mortgage on my property, thank the good Lord. I don't have a mortgage. I just pay home taxes and insurance on my own. So from the beginning, we started with a total in January of $40,538. I don't really go out and do much because I know that, as I've been saying before, if I want to make this move that I want to make down south, I need to start getting strict. And I've been trying to be as strict as I can with my budget, with my extra money, money that I got like for my birthday, Mother's Day, Christmas. Like I've been using it instead of buying stuff for myself. I've been using it to pay down debt because the way I see it, I'm working on my future right now. So if I got $500 for Christmas and I didn't spend it on myself, that's not a big deal this one year because I know that I have a bigger goal that I am leading to. So my Affirm started with $2,900. I don't know if I can bring this down a little bit more, guys. So my Affirm started with $2,900 and I finished paying that in March. So this Affirm is completely on zero. And as you all know, my Wells Fargo that started at $9,000, I paid it off in April. This was basically the first time that I emptied out all my sinking funds. And when I mean all of them, not $1 in any one of them. But I was able to get this $9,000 credit card paid in full. And I'm so happy to say that both of these are at zero. I don't touch them. I haven't done that. Now, my Kia has gone down, so I did do a few extra payments, but then I shorted myself in June because I was taking care of something that had to do with consolidation. So either way, oh, I forgot to print out my papers. I took pictures of everything so I can show you guys, and I totally forgot to print them out. So as we stand right now, the only one that I have a problem with, and it's not really a problem, it's my go-to here and there when we fall short on something that has to do with my business, because that's usually what I use it for, or when I really, really want something on Etsy, guys, because I'm not going to sit here and lie. If I'm going to sit here and tell you guys a debt update, you got to be honest with yourself and with the people, because if not, it's no sense in coming up here. And on Etsy, guys. So Etsy and my business, it's Klarna. So Klarna, we started at $3,700. We were going down little by little, but then I added in May $500. So we are, we was heading up a big road. So right now, my debt is for Klarna $2,964, guys. So it's still less than what it was in January, but it should have been close to being paid right now. My personal loan, I haven't made any, my brother told me pay down what you owe, leave me for last. There's no interest, there's no nothing. This is between me and my brother. But because I do owe it, I want to have it here because I want to, you know, I want to have it pending. I know I owe it. So that means that I still owe that $4,000. Again, it's to my brother. No interest, no problems there. And my consolidation that started the year at 6,541, that has gone down. So for these months, I was making a few extra payments, but the way consolidation works is, I guess, just because you make an extra payment, it doesn't go down right away, because in between all these payments, they're still trying to, how do you say that? They're still trying to come to an agreement with some cards. I consolidated in August and made it 3 years. First time in my life I ever consolidated. And so I'm learning as I go. So that's why you don't see, I'm making a monthly payment because it's coming out of my account every month, but nothing has really changed. And then I started doing some extra payments. But as of right now, guys, I owe $1,582. And then my Kia, from $14,000 that we started in January, $397, I owe $1,197. So the good thing is, guys, I went down from $40,538 to $19,743. This is where I stand right now with my debt, at $19,743. My credit score 3 years ago when I consolidated went all the way down to the 480s. Even though I owed a lot of credit, I've always paid even if it was the minimum. So my credit was always up there. So it was really drastic to see it go down. I went down to the 480s and 490s. And as of this morning, on my TransUnion, I was at 687, and Equifax, I was at 704. I did take pictures of everything. I mean, I was going to print it all out and I forgot. So this is why I kept saying my sinking funds were completely empty, because I emptied them out again. Because I don't know, when I see money there, guys, maybe I'm doing it the wrong way, because you should have money for a little bit of everything just in case anything pops up. But I see the money sitting in the binder and it's like, I got $2,000, I got $3,000. I could put that on this and avoid the interest. So maybe my mindset is not the correct way to do it, but that's where I'm at right now. So right now I am right under 20,000. Again, no mortgage. So to me, that is an awesome amount. We're midway through the year and we did start at $40,000, guys. So that, and then the next thing I want to, yesterday I did my my randomizer for my sinking funds, and I just did once I put the money in, I did the minis, which obviously it wasn't a lot. It was the first month that I did minis, so it's not to say that there was tons of money. So I put the money from the minis where they belong. So I just wanted to go over what I have right now in my sinking fund. So like for subscription, I was going to say prescription, guys. Oh my God. So for subscriptions, I have $22. For Costco's, we ended up with $153. This was with the randomizer and what I saved from the Tinies. I'm sorry, not minis, Tinies. In home oil, we have $40. Car maintenance, we were able to get $158, the $100 bill from the randomizer ended up coming here. For home maintenance, I got $130. For maintenance fee, which is my timeshare, and it's due in January of 2028, I only have $15. For my car taxes, I got $8, and this was just from the Tinies. It wasn't added on to the randomizer because I just finished paying my taxes this past week, and it was $308 and change for a year. So I didn't want to add it to the randomizer just yet. For vacation, $3, that's from the Tinies. I'm not worrying about anything that has to do with vacation right now. For pet care, we did get $129 between Tinies and the randomizer. Lawn care snow remover, $84. This one is going to be one of them that I'm going to constantly be using. Clothing has absolutely nothing in it. Back to school only has $12, again, from the Tinies. Home taxes has $26. Emergency, you guys saw that I finished the emergency book for $535. And then with what I had in the Tinies, I was able to reach $548. Now, this is all I have, because I did have over $1,000, but I retrieved that money to make payments. So this is all I have right now, you know, but which I'm still super pleased, guys. Like I said, it might have not been the correct way to do it, but at least we're almost at our first 1,000 again. For home emergency, there's $30. For birthdays, I have $43. For Christmas, it was also close to $800, guys. And for Christmas, we only have $335. That's perfectly fine. But I was almost at $800. I think I was like at $798, to be honest with you. For medical, we have $86. Groceries, nothing. And then for personal, we have $43. So this is just to give just a little update. I am happy that we finally got a few dollars in here. I'm definitely going to try not to touch it anymore, guys. But sometimes I look at my binders and I see that there's like I said, like $2,000, $3,000 just sitting there. And of course, that's the idea. You have it sitting there in case of an emergency. But I'm like, if I make this debt payment, it'll bring my interest down, or just a balance in itself, guys. So that's where we're at. So I think my next debt update most likely will be just at the end of the year. So maybe at the end of December, the beginning of January. But right now, as we stand, at least my credit is getting up there to the 700. So I'm super happy about that. And I'm under $20,000 in debt with 2 accounts completely paid off, guys. All right, my loves. Well, that was it. Just want to give a little explanation so you guys know where I stand. And yeah, guys, we just got to keep on saving. And hopefully this month we can randomize some more money into the sinking funds. All right, my loves. With that being said, love you guys. Take care. Keep enjoying your weekend. Bye-bye now.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go.